Hi, this is Sean. I'm making a training video for the other staff members to show how easy it is to use this remote voice tracker. It may show how hard it is to do the tracker depending on how this test turns out. I'm using this computer for the first time. It's in the newsroom. It's a HP that runs Windows 10. And we do a lot of internet surfing in here and send and receive newscasts and stuff like that. Anyway, I picked out the station of concern, WMXQ Air. After picking out the station, I hit the refresh button as suggested as a workaround. It's the F5 button on the keyboard, which prepares this area for tracking. I scroll down here through I'll scroll to the Sunday 9 a.m. hour. That's what I'm after. Sunday 9, right there it says 9:34. And then I'll look over here and it's in the 9 a.m. hour. Although it's on, why does this say estimated time Saturday? I don't understand that. The staff and I are still confused over why the scheduled time will be this, the estimated time will be off by hours. Might even be a different day. Don't understand that. Alright, I'm going to hit click on my track. You have unsaved changes. I don't know what that's about. Discard them. Sunday, Saturday. Okay. My track is loaded down here. That's nice. I don't really see much of a waveform, which is not good. I'm going to take this border and pull it up here so then maybe I can make the waveforms taller, which it did. And I've also been told as a workaround, if you change this border, you're going to have trouble with it unless you hit F5 again. And it basically refreshes or resets the work area in all windows. Now here it's kicked me back to Friday. So I'm going to go over here and pick out Sunday 9 a.m. again. This is 9:30 something. I'll go over here and I'm looking at 10:44. Does this all the time. You think you're in one hour, but you're in the other. And this says Sunday 1:13, 10:44. Don't know why that is. Seems wrong. Okay, I'm going to scroll this backwards, as I always have to, back to 9 a.m. Whatever the scrolling utility is just does not work right. Okay, voice track. I'm going to click on that. I have my account set so when I click on that, it loads it up. And I've seen it load. That's pretty nice. Again, the waveforms are just a sliver of nothing. Alright, I'm going to try to hit record. I've got an iRig 2 mic here. Hit record. And that was Uriah Heep on 93.5 Max. 93.5 Max. Keep listening all the time. Listen online. Listen on the web. maxrocks.net. Talking into this mic. Now the trick is, if you do a break that's longer than 30 seconds, this scrolls. Actually, after the first few seconds, this is scrolled off the side. I can't see my track. Also, there's no countdown timer. The only indication I have that it really is recording anything currently is these meters are moving, which is okay. And this button here for record is grayed out. And it's recording me. I'm purposely trying to do a track that's longer than 30 seconds because I know the software on every test machine I have tried and that Paul Poteet has tried, it will not play back beyond 30 seconds. Then you'll hear about 10 seconds of dead air, and then you will hear the following item play, which in this case would be a Led Zeppelin tune. Which I don't know that makes much sense. But okay, now I've talked for probably longer than 30 seconds, so I'm going to hit next song. And now I'm hearing the next song right here that's playing. This doesn't resize by much. I think the biggest view you get is 30 seconds to the end. I can keep hitting minus, but I will never be able to see the song that I'm hearing playing right now. I'm going to hit stop. Alright. The normal tracker program would then rescale, so you get to see the previous song, you get to see your track to the end of the track, and you get to see the beginning of the next event. I'm going to hit minus here. There's no scaling on this. The furthest out I could see is about 40 seconds. That seems to be the window. Alright, now I'm going to just play back what I recorded. I can't put this on YouTube because they would give me a strike for letting you hear this music. But I'm hearing the end of this Uriah Heep song. And now I'm hearing my track, which is good. I'm going to try to scroll this to the end. I can't scroll it to the end. I'm listening to what I just recorded where I'm basically trying to talk beyond 30 seconds. I also noticed that as I'm voice tracking, I'm in this mode, whatever this is, segue editor instead of tracker. From what I understand, these aren't not finished. Currently, I'm hearing the next song. So basically, I got to hear this, I got to hear my track, and the next song. All right, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to go to the next track. I hit next. Did it load the next one? Oh, saving. It's still saving. And we'll see if it loads. I pressed it again. It's not going to the next track. It saved that one. It's still showing the Ocean, Led Zeppelin, and Uriah Heep. I'm going to hit next again. Nothing. Why? Next. Okay, what this has done, I've demonstrated this over and over again. The schedule reverts to the current day, or the last scheduled day. You know, you saw me voice tracking this Sunday show, but now the schedule is up here into Friday. I don't know what causes that. The only fix seems to be to scroll back here. This is a documented fault. I've documented in 4 videos now on 4 different computers, ranging from a computer I bought from BE to computers I had previously. Alright, I'm going to scroll this back to Sunday 9 a.m. 8. It just goes from 8 to 10. Oh, come on. 9. 8. 8. 9. Okay, I let go of it at 9:30 and it's at 10:15. Alright. Let's go. Just trying to find break number 2. 709. Yeah, it's supposed to be on this one. 7092. 7092. Did it load 709? It does not load 7092. It's staying on 7091. Forward. Nothing. 7092. I'm going to load the track before it. Back to 7092. It's like other things will load, but the track won't load. I'm in tracking mode. You can see right there. 7092. Click on the weather. That thing loads up. But what's wrong with 709? Okay, I'm going to try to hit back. Nothing. 7092. It will not load 7092. Okay, I've recorded one track. I'm going to go back to 709.1. The only thing I really want to know is, will it play back more than 30 seconds of this track? 709.1. I'm hitting play. I'm hearing that. There's my track. It shows me the first 40 seconds of it. I want to see if it lets me hear more than 30, 40 seconds. I'm hearing myself talk in the headphones, which is good. Oh, it cut off. Right at 30 seconds, right where this waveform cuts off, the audio playback cut off. After you've recorded a track, you get to preview it once. If you go back to that show later, here's the thing. If you go back to the show later, you're never going to hear more than 30 seconds. Let's say you do a show, and then you just want to go back to all the breaks in the show to hear them. You're not going to hear them. This, we need to know if there's a fix for that. I've been told it might be particular to my setup. I'm not really happy with that answer. I'd like to have that looked into. There I'm going to hit stop, because I do know from using this I can't go beyond this track that's not making any sound. Oh, there, this song just started. Probably in time with where it was supposed to start. Alright, I'm going to hit stop and see if this now will let me go to 709.2. Nothing is saving. Nothing's loading. There is nothing. Alright. I'm going to try another method to go to 709.2. What just happened there? Why is everything jittering? Okay, there's 709.2. Clicked on it. It will not load 709.2. Don't know why. It's just resistant to doing that track. If I can only record every other track in my show and get away with it, that'd be alright, but I ain't getting away with it. If this was a real show, I'd be driving into the station right now to finish the show. Just for fun, I'm going to check VTH 709.2. Does that exist in my AudioVault system? VTH 709.2. It's there. I mean, it's a blank track, but it's there. It exists. You can see it's in the voice track VTH category where it should be. I think this is an adequate, well, it's not a good training video, but it's an adequate representation that shows you the scrolling problems, the schedule problems, this mystery thing. It shows how it'll switch to a different day while you're down here tracking. It shows how you can't hit forward to advance to the next track in your show. I explained how it cuts off audio playback at the 30-second mark. If you have track to track and go back to review any tracks, you're not going to hear any sound past this. You'll hear silence, and then this song will just come in kind of out of the blue. If you're listening to one that is silent past 30 seconds, you must hit stop to advance, if it lets you advance to that track. I'm going to try to advance to this 709.2, which is my track number 2. Still not working. No clue how you deal with those things, or how you would get a show done with this software. That's all I have.